So after that, I went and saw the new thriller Dark Waters. This is a movie that I've been looking forward to quite a bit when it since I got trailers for this. I got trailers for this quite a bit, not a bunch, but out of all the trailers I've gotten, this wasn't the one that I got a shitload. There'd be like periods of time before when I didn't get this trailer, which was surprising. But this is a movie I was really looking forward to. It looked really good. It looked like one of those movies like perfect for around this time of year because this looks like it obviously looked like a movie that was trying to get some Oscar talk, especially for Mark Ruffalo, who I fucking love as an actor. It looked like an interesting story. It looked, I know a lot of people would compare this, like, it looked like the male version of Aaron Brockovich, but a lot darker in a lot of ways, but I, like, because it had, like, the similar kind of story for what you saw in the trailers. You could tell it, like, had, like, a similar story to Aaron Brockovich, but that's about it. Yeah. While Playmobil was not very good, this movie was really fucking good. This movie was really good. And I'm not just saying that because I saw Playmobil. This is legit one of my favorite movies of the year. This is a movie that it will fucking disturb you. It will shake you. It'll piss you off. I think this is I don't know if I know this is at least produced by the people that made Spotlight, and like that movie, you will be walking out of this movie like you did in Spotlight. If you saw Spotlight in the theaters, pissed off, like at the world, pissed off at like a lot of things, and like disturbed. And like it's a movie that will like stick with you. Definitely will stick with you after you see it. God damn, this is it's crazy while you're watching it. And after the movie ends, you're like, this shit's really going on. And like somebody even said, this movie's like a real life horror movie that's still going on, and that's really the fucked up part about it. As the movie points out towards the end, Mark Ruffalo is great in this fucking movie. Like, goddamn, he's one of those actors that I don't think is as appreciated as he should. And I would give him an Oscar nomination for this, but because like this year is so jam packed with like a lot of really good acting performances, I would probably venture to guess he'd probably be one of those people that gets forgotten about towards come Oscar time. But I mean, that's a nomination. I'm not against it at all. I don't think he'll win it. Probably not. Although this is a movie that's up the Oscar's alley. I wouldn't mind this movie getting a Best Picture nomination either, but he is really fucking good in this movie. He's a guy who portrays this lawyer who is like a environmental corporate lawyer who gets, as you see in the trailers, gets asked by this guy from West Virginia to help him in his case against DuPont, the company DuPont, because he believes that DuPont is poisoning his water and killing his cattle, as they point out in the trailer, like 190 cattle. And he, like, you see him, like, this movie takes place over a span of, I don't know, 16 years. As this movie points out, this guy's still dealing with this 20 years later. And, like, you see this guy just going for hell, trying to, like, give these people justice, and, like, almost nearly dying and losing his family because of it. Like, he is obsessed with this case. And he's really great. Mark Ruffalo is great in this fucking movie. I really love him. He's great in this movie. This is a guy that played a farmer. I know I've seen him in movies before. I'm gonna look his name up. He's one of those guys I recognize their face but don't recognize their name. God damn. What the hell? Where the hell is this? God damn. Bill Camp. Alright, that's Bill Camp. He is really fucking good in this movie. Really good actor. He's really good as the farmer who, man, there's some disturbing shit when he's showing like what happened to his cattle, like that video, that short video of like showing like his dead cattle and what they look like their teeth look like. Oh god, it's so fucking horrifying. And his insides look like, oh fuck. And he is a sympathetic character, even though sometimes when he's talking, you're like, what the fuck is he saying? Because he has that very southern accent, West Virginia kind of accent. This movie does take place in West Virginia. And of course, like as you see in the trailer, they do play Take Me Home, Country Roads. I'm like, I guess you have to play that fucking song. Even though at the end of the movie, they do play I Won't Back Down, which that was awesome. That was Johnny Cash version. Yeah, he's great. Tim Robbins is in this movie as the guy that's head of Mark Ruffalo's firm. And Tim Robbins, of course, he's in this kind of movie. He's a very political guy, but he is a really good actor. I'm not surprised he's in a movie like this, though. I mean, it's Tim Robbins. He's always been very political. I've always enjoyed him as an actor. He's still very good in this movie. Anne Hathaway is his wife, who kind of tries to support him, but he's distant for these 16 years that while he's trying to deal with this case, he's distant from his wife and his kids, but she's still somehow supporting him. This movie is really good. The acting, like I said, the acting is really fucking good. The story of this movie is just disturbing as hell. This is a movie that literally, I got home, I wanted to throw away every pot and pan that I own. I wanted to, like, tear up all my carpet, like, anything. Because, like, I never realized that this movie had, like, a bigger overall arc that we're still dealing with today. And the fact that this, like, the chemical that this movie's dealing with that was released in the sky's water is something that we all take in daily. Most of us do daily and probably don't know it. It's the chemical that is in fucking stuff like Teflon. I didn't even know that going in about this movie. That's what this movie was about. And like stuff like Teflon and stuff like that still have chemicals like this, and we're still dealing with it. And like they explained that most people living on this planet probably have that chemical in them and they don't know it. That's fucked up. Like, because this chemical can kill people with cancer, kidney disease, anything like that. It's fucked up. Like, the movie, like, as the movie unfolds, I'm sitting there like, the fact that this fucking thing is still going on, and they explain in the epilogue that this, like, this thing's still going on, this guy's still fighting it for 20 years, and it's fucking crazy. It's really fucking crazy. And there's like even more harmful chemicals that we don't know about that are in stuff that we don't know. And they're trying to get that shit, found out more, but because the EPA is a fucking joke and, they let companies self-regulate and shit like that. God damn it. Like, this movie, it will infuriate you. It will. Trust me, it will piss you off after you watch it. I was pretty pissed off after watching it. I was like, just kind of shook by this movie. I mean, like, we got shit like Flint, Michigan going on. I live in an area, we had a landfill here, like, about 10 years ago, and it's still there, I think. And, like, people couldn't it was, like, right around our school, and there was, the thing would emanate a smell that you smelled all the fucking time, and it was horrible. And, like, I don't even fucking used to not even drink water at my house because of that fucking landfill. Man. Like, I know, like, having seen experiences like EPA don't really do shit. They are really worthless. People try to say, oh, well, Trump's not helping the situation. EPA's been worthless since before Trump was even elected. So don't give me that shit. So, man, it's fucked up. Like, it is really fucked up. This movie brought a lot of flooded memories. Like I said, even stuff like Flint, Michigan, even though that's a whole different thing. Or like I think it was the lining of the pipes that like had light in them and shit like that that caused that water to fucking have light in them. God damn, like I'm sure they're gonna make a fucking Flint, Michigan movie here and eventually, but it's a goddamn, it's a movie that pretty eye opening. It is eye opening. It's a movie that's a must see, even though this movie isn't really getting didn't get really do big numbers at the box office, which is a damn shame because this movie is really good. I really highly recommend it. It's a must see, man. Go fucking see this. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. Definitely go check this out. It's a definite must for people to go see this movie. Trailers. Seberg. It's about the actress Jane Seberg, I'm pretty sure that's what her name was, who is played by Kristen Stewart. She was like a French actress in the 60s who got targeted by the FBI because she was kind of started like joining rallies with the Black Panther and started dating a Black Panther leader and stuff like that. And so she was targeted by the FBI. And it looks like it's one of those movies like, yeah, this looks like an Oscar bait movie if I've ever seen it. Like, this is a movie obviously trying to get Kristen Stewart an Oscar nomination. Even though I looked it up, reviews for this movie aren't very good. It didn't look bad. It didn't look bad at all. It's like a movie called being produced by Amazon Originals. I'm like, did they just put a trailer when it said Amazon Originals? I'm like, did they just put a trailer for a movie that's gonna be on Amazon, not in theaters? No, this is gonna be in theaters. So like, okay. Then the other trailer was Emma. They're doing a new version of Emma, the story of Emma, by Jane Austen, but this time has Anna Taylor-Joy in the lead. All right, whatever. At first I was like, oh god, it's like this is another Pride and Prejudice. I know they've done a million versions of that, but no, it's the story of Emma. I know they did one in the 90s, Gwyneth Paltrow, so I don't know. I've never read those books, so don't ask me what I think of those. So I never read them. Never not my kind of thing anyway, so yeah. So, yeah, that's as far as trailers. What is coming this week? All I know for sure is Black Christmas, Jumanji Next Level, and Richard Jewell. So, yeah, all three of those movies I'm actually looking forward to. Yeah, so until then, I will talk to you guys later. Oh, yeah, and I'll try to get to see The Irishman sometime. I know I'm like the only person out there who has not seen The Irishman fucking yet. I gotta just get some time to go watch it. I have Netflix and say around to watch it. I will have a review sometime of that movie before the end of this year. So until then, I'll talk to you guys later.